Hey, Busy Fit fam, this is Stephen Anderson, and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 12, day 2 of your Busy Fit 2.0 Healthy Habits Coaching, and I am so glad that you're here. Today, I want to do something a little bit different than what we've done before because I want you to really take some time, take a minute or so, to really just put your hand over your heart and to really just feel that beat, feel that pulse. Really get deep into it and understand that that beat you're feeling right now is something that some people wish that they would have more of yesterday or 2 days ago. Feel the power of that beat and realize that every time that beats, it is something that is done for you without any discretion of who you are, of what you've done, or how you might have failed. It continues to beat because it gives you another opportunity. It gives you a chance to affect somebody else. It gives you a chance to be better. It gives you a chance to grow. It gives you a chance to walk in that courage that you have in you. Feel that beat and realize that as long as that's going, that you still have an opportunity to keep moving forward. Now for today's Can I Have, we're going to go with 3 different things again, but today we're starting out with Can I Have Pickles? Now some people really have a thing for pickles, and if you do, then you're going to be relieved because for the most part, the answer to that is going to be yes. Now remember, as with everything, that there is a yes. Especially when you're going to do it commercially and you aren't making your own, then you need to read the labels. Why? Because you are a label detective. So be on the lookout for those sugars or any other preservatives. But for the most part, can you have pickles? If you really enjoy those, then the answer is going to be yes. Now this next Can I Have, you may be surprised by because the answer to this one is it depends. And that is, can I have sulfites? Now we've talked a lot about sulfites and about how they do have some very disruptive properties in the body and therefore they're out for the Whole30. But for some of you, you may know that red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, they also have sulfites in them that are naturally occurring. So we want to be clear that if you're familiar with that sulfites that occur naturally in those 2 products are fine to have for the Whole30. Because of the way the fermentation process and everything goes together, they're going to be okay. However, if you see sulfites as an added ingredient, then that in itself is going to be out. Now, that is also like sugar. If you remember, so certain fruits have sugar that occur in them naturally. That in itself isn't out, but if you have added sugar, that's going to be out. So think about that when you have like your peaches, if you're having any canned fruits. If you remember, those canned fruits, if they have the word sugar in the ingredients, then that means that's added sugar. But if it just says peaches or oranges on it, and it doesn't have any form of those added sugars, it's going to be okay. Same thing for the sulfites here. Naturally occurring is fine, but if it's added on the label, it's going to be out for the Whole30. So the last of the Can I Have is, can I have vegetable oil? So I'm going to give you 4 that are going to be okay and 4 that are going to be off. We're going to start with the 4 that are going to be off actually. So 4 that are not going to be allowed, so make sure you ask when you go in your restaurants, because a lot of restaurants cook with vegetable oils, is if they use just generic vegetable oil, if they use soybean oil, if they use corn oil, or if they use peanut oil. So those are going to be out for your Whole30. Now the 4 that are going to be okay for your Whole30 is, can I have sunflower oil or safflower oil or grapeseed oil or canola oil, which is also known as rapeseed oil. So canola oil is going to be fine as well. Those are your separate distinctions. So ask when you go to your restaurants, and we do understand that we don't encourage any of those when it comes to your own cooking. We still ask you to stick with coconut oil and extra virgin olive oil and a ghee as well when you're doing your own cooking. All right, now we're on to our calls to action. Of course, we're reading our Busy Fit mindset statements. We're getting our water in, our exercise in. We're eating slowly at 80%. We're looking at each and every meal and making sure we have the right size, the right portions of proteins, carbohydrates, and healthy fast, and we're using repetition every single day. All of our meals, when we're preparing for the week, we're doing that for the prep up for the setup. Tomorrow, we start looking at beverages when it comes to can I have, and today I got a powerful video on your blessings. And I'll see you tomorrow. So remember to persist. I'll persist until I succeed. I'll never give up. See you tomorrow.